Hey everybody, it is late at night and I am Norman, so let us begin. Tonight I'm going to do a review of a gold tone Poljot that a friend of mine sent to me. But before I do that, I would like to give you an update on my own Russian watch that I reviewed just a few days ago. As soon as I received my black dial, silver case, Poljot Deluxe Extra Slim, I did a review on it. And at that time the movement was running a little bit fast. But the next day it was running extremely fast, adding multiple minutes per day. It was running so fast that I was getting kind of nervous. What if there was something wrong with the movement so that letting it run might actually harm it even more? This kept bothering me throughout the day, and after a whole lot of mental back and forth, I decided to file a return. That evening, I was showing the watch to my family, and we were all marveling about how it says "Made in USSR" on it. And because of this, my wife was telling me I ought to keep the watch, which got me pondering and rethinking my decision. So I closed the return. However, the next day, I was wearing the watch, and I happened to glance down and realized that it had stopped working, even though I had wound it only a couple hours earlier. I tapped on it lightly to see what would happen, and it resumed working. But it did this later on again, and I realized that I could never trust the watch to actually tell time because I don't know if it stopped at certain points throughout the day. So at that point, I was pretty much over it, and I realized that I can't reopen a return, so I had to contact the seller and request that I be able to return the watch. Hopefully this goes smoothly, but enough about my watch. Let's dive into this review. So here we have the box that it arrived in. So let's dig into this packing and see what lies beneath. And there we have it. A little Poljot box exactly like the one that my watch came in. And again, I love these little watch boxes. They're all Bauhaus style, minimalist, just perfect. I love it. One of my favorite aspects of watch collecting is doing the unboxing, and part of that is the amazing boxes and packaging that watch companies put their watches in. It'll be a sad day when they decide to just throw them in plastic sleeves or something. Alright, let me get this box out of the way and we'll dig in to the review. Alright, so let's open this up and take a look at the watch. And there it is. Look at that. When I first received this watch, I opened up the box, took a quick glance at it, put it back in the box and haven't touched it since. So this is my first real look at this watch also. I love that font. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, so I'm going to take this watch off this pillow and we'll look at it starting at the band and move on up to the watch head, and then we'll put it on and see what it looks like on the wrist. Here we have the watch off of the pillow, and this strap color is perfect for this watch. I don't know if I would have chosen a different color to go with. The quality of this leather feels really impressive given the price point of the watch at just under $100. It's flexible and it feels like decent leather. This watch has 18mm lugs. Moving on to the watch head itself. The case is gold plated. It has 0 water resistance. The case is 35 millimeters in diameter with a 47 millimeter lug to lug, 8 millimeters thick. So it's nice and thin. It's a vintage size. That starburst dial is great, and as I mentioned, that font is so cool. Has an unsigned crown, but I don't even notice when they are signed. Let's give it a wind and see how it does. It's already feeling stiff. That is the craziest thing about these watches. You give them 6, 7, maybe 10 turns and they're already full. Look at that crystal. That is so cool. I love the indices that are cut into the dial. My Poljot has those also. Plain case back. I apologize for the fingerprints on there. All right, let's put this on the wrist and see it in action. And here it is on the wrist. Look at how thin that is, how dressy. Man, that looks nice. This is so weird. I have not had a gold tone watch on my wrist since middle school when I had a Fossil that had a gold case and a classic car etched into a coin for the dial. This is not my usual style, but that sure does look good. And here is the watch in the wild, so to speak. So if you could find one of these new old stock Polyots, you are getting a vintage watch that's like new for about $100. Look at that acrylic crystal, warping everything. So you get acrylic crystal, vintage sizing, all for about $100. So there you have it, a review of a friend of mine's Gold Tone Poljot Deluxe. And this watch seems to be keeping accurate time and is in excellent working condition, which is good. Maybe next time we have a cocktail party, I'll get to see this watch on his wrist. Thanks for watching.